Yeah, my name's Gabe Zollner. I've made a number of videos on this topic a while ago, but I thought I'd generate a new video, and the reason that is that I believe that many people don't go back looking at the previous videos that I made when they joined, and I thought that this topic is important and needs to be highlighted. A friend of mine sent me this article, and the title is "The Cost of Islamic Incest." Now, again, in previous videos, I have mentioned this to be an issue. The concern is that the phenomena that's rising in Europe, and it's crippling entire societies, and yet the continent sleeps, refusing not only to confront the destructive elephant in the room, but also to admit to its very existence. Scary thought. The tragic effect of the leftist control of the boundaries of debate is that any discussion about vital issues such as these marks an individual as an insomniaphobe and, guess what, a racist. You know, I bet you we've heard that term thousands upon thousands of more times before that joke stole the White House. Huh? Anyway, a person who dares to point at the pathology of inbreeding in the Muslim community is accused of whipping up hatred against Muslim people. Now, fighting against this Islamic practice stems from a pro-Muslim calling, since identifying destructive ideologies and practices in Islam enables the protection of the Muslim people from harm. Now, the article goes on to say, massive inbreeding among Muslims has been going on since the Prophet allowed first cousin marriages more than 50 generations, 1,400 years ago. For many Muslims, therefore, intermarriage is regarded as being part of their religion. In many Muslim communities, it is a source of social status to marry one's daughter or son to his or her first cousin. Intermarriage also ensures that wealth is kept within the family. You know, it's interesting because I also read up on this where a Muslim man who might have 4 wives, if he wants to marry one of his daughters, he simply points to the wife and says, "That isn't my daughter. You cheated on me. You committed adultery. And I love her and I'm going to marry her." Unbelievable. Islam's strict authoritarianism plays a large role as well. Keeping daughters and sons close gives families more power to control and decide their choices and lifestyles. This is pretty crazy. Now, today, 70% of all Pakistanis are inbred, and in Turkey, the amount is between 20 to 35%. More stillbirths among immigrants. A rough estimate reveals that close to half of everybody living in the Arab world is inbred. Let me repeat that. A rough estimate reveals that close to half of everybody living in the Arab world is inbred. Well, that tells me there's a real good chance that the guy in the White House, you know, this could explain a lot. Now, a large percentage of the parents that are blood-related come from families where intermarriage has been a tradition for generations. A BBC investigation in Britain several years ago revealed that at least 55% of the Pakistani community in Britain was married to first cousins. Pretty scary, huh? Now, what I also read was that inbreeding can bring about over 2,000 different illnesses. Mental retardation is one of them. Is it possible that that might explain why Obama can't put more than 4 words together without going, but he can read. He's trained himself to read, but he can't talk without a teleprompter. I don't know. When you start reading articles like this, and you do a little bit more research into it, there's no doubt, again, that mental retardation is one of the significant problems from inbreeding. And as the article states, he's got a 50-50% chance that that's in his bloodline. Pretty crazy stuff, huh? Yeah. Anyway, just thought I'd update everybody on the Islamic way of life. You know what I mean? Scary.